You camped out in disco. The idea was not to leave you at disco. The idea was to take 2-Link up the road and get him. Well, we were fighting to clear to 2-Link. Then 2-Link died, so we were halfway there. And then Cypher went Link dead. He was just going to drag him and get him as res. Cypher went Link dead. So we took him to NG because there was supposed to be a Cleric at NG. When we got there, it was empty. So we just hung out there, and then the server came down. And you were stuck in disco. Sorry about that.
Where you at?
Oh, I switched over to Everquest.
Frustrating. Changing now myself.
Are you switching over to Everquest? Okay, I'll be as soon as this round finished, I'll switch.
Yeah, I was gonna wait to the end, but they're letting them win a little bit so they can get more kills out of it, which is kind of fun. But we would have had that one had they not let them take A on purpose.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
You talking about for your corpse? You might have to give them a little bit of time if your corpse rotted. I think they get to it pretty quickly, and they could actually summon it without you even being on. And when they do that, usually do it over in Commons, so I can go over there and snag it for you if you can't get in. You just have to wait for a GM to see it. So hopefully you put it under the right place on the forums.
Well,
What's that?
you won't be able to do it right away because we got to try to get to you so you don't die when you log in.
No, this is for Bushido because he lost his corpse over.
Oh.
And, it wouldn't let him log in for a week, so I wasn't able to get to it in time.
Oh. Did he at least loot his stuff?
No, he lost everything.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, so
I thought he died and made it back to get his stuff. He just needed a res.
No, he wasn't able to get his
You
stuff.
can petition that in game. No, they will resolve the issue.
Oh, will they in game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he can't get in game, so.
Yeah, he says. Oh, well, he was talking about just to get into the game. His plea for help on there.
That's shitty.
Alright, I am zoning into the game.
How do you guys want me to do this since I can't really help? You want me to play like Zorns? I can go in there with DPS. Oh, but he doesn't have a key.
Well, we're gonna need...
We can fight down. We can clear down.
We're gonna need...
It's either that or you die and he drags you and you res yourself.
See,
yeah.
I don't mind that if you can drag
them, guys. And by letting them have fucking A, you gave them momentum.
If you want to do it that way, you just die but make sure he's in game before you die. Obviously, you know what I mean?
Right. Are you in game already?
Don't zone in before you. Are you guys all right here?
I'm zoning into Seb right now.
I'm at the load-in screen.
Okay. Because if I could come out and get that would be amazing. It'd make this a whole lot faster.
Yep, I'm chilling here, man. So come out. I'm hanging out.
I'm coming. I'm on my way out now. Someone cleared the entrance.
All right, I am going to load in, and I'll probably die before I can even get in. Now
Don't load in.
I'm already doing it.
All right. Okay.
Well, I thought we were going to try to clear it to you.
Well, it's going to be hard to do that without a healer. Well, I mean, you can heal, but...
Oh man, he just dissed me.
I'm coming.
No, I just meant it's gonna be a lot of mobs, and I don't know how many people are gonna be there to help you out.
I won't be able to stay on long, guys. I gotta leave here pretty soon because it's supper time. But I will help get you guys resituated.
Oh, Frenzy is up.
Oh, you already walked in, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Try to gate. Maybe you can gate. We won't do anything.
No, I did my damage shield or whatever.
Yeah.
Vulnerability.
Dude, why did you log in, dude? No.
They're gonna drag my corpse.
You're gonna die, hippie.
You may not. You might make it all the way to the exit.
I did not make it all the way to the exit.
You guys could have.
I did make it about 100 yards away from the exit. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Did you make it out of the disco?
I'm gonna zone out real quick just so I can get a sow, and then it'll help me get back to your corpse faster.
I'm not that far. I'm about 100 yards away from the exit. I'm right there on the incline of the ramp thing that leads down to disco.
You guys got a rogue. You probably don't even need me, guys. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and head to the house, man. Unless you guys do need me. Do you guys need me?
Nah, we don't need you, dude.
Thanks, no. I love you, buddy.
What the hell we need you for, dude?
Tank and spank, baby. Tank and spank.
Well, he's already dead, so
Oh well, who talked him into loading in, dude, into that fucking room, dude.
I said that was the worst case.
I
like the sound of that. Let's do it.
No.
All
right.
I mean, he doesn't like Star Wars. He likes worst case scenarios, dude.
Yeah, he does like Star Wars. He's a communist hippie, dude.
If I liked Star Wars, I would definitely like worst case scenarios.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Somebody stab him in the pee-pee.
But see, when you say I don't like Star Wars, I think of it the other way. I don't like the garbage that Star Wars became. I like the original Star Wars, and that to me will always be Star Wars.
Star Wars is Star Wars.
No, Star Wars is not Star Wars.
Or you hate it. You're a hater.
That's like saying Star Trek is Star Trek.
Star Trek is Star Trek.
No, time travel, the weird gobbledygook that they come out with the new stuff. No.
Likes all the Star Trek. Doom does. Actually, he told me the new Spock was better than the old Spock. Is what?
The new Spock rules for life, baby. Nanu, guys.
You cannot beat Leonard Nimoy, man.
Live long and prosper, bitches.
Okay, Mark. All right, Mark.
I think Nanu is not Star Trek.
That's Star Trek. That's totally.
Could be wrong.
Yeah, I can't even log in.
Mark and Mandy.
I can't even log in. My Play Everquest button is dark, and it will not let me log in. So.
Why is it gotta be dark? Why are you gonna be racist, dude?
That's just how I roll, man. I don't know. Yeah. So you guys are getting in the game.
Yeah, we're standing here.
We're in the game, yes.
Flip sides is just standing here like, I'm not dragging him. I ain't
What
doing
is
it.
this?
Did
This
you
is
give me
Shadow Knight?
consent?
You got a Shadow Knight and a warrior over here.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh wow, there's a lot of courses here.
Look at that.
Weren't there whenever
Yeah.
whenever we left.
Yeah, remember when they said log out in the next 8
Oh,
minutes?
yeah,
Looks like people did not
Didn't
log
you
out.
want to get out?
No, I'll be fine, man. For the next time we go down in there.
That's usually camps. You can usually log in and hammer off a mob or something. Man.
Besides, from where I'm at, I honestly believe that I can hit defensive discipline, dude, and make it to the exit. I honestly believe that I probably could make it to the exit, dude.
You probably
I
could.
thought you said you made it almost to the zone.
Oh, that was AC saying that, dude.
That's what I mean, AC. You didn't make it even close to the
zone. How far away did he make it, dude?
It's pretty far away.
So far.
Are we gonna keep on going, or are we gonna get out of here after this?
I don't know, man.
We'll see how much we got and what we got to work with.
I'll go for going, but that's just me. I'm 46, a rogue, and Seb.
So we got a 57 Shadow Knight with us.
Nice.
Yeah, there's your tank, guys. There's your tank, awesome.
Almost got somebody killing bats, or not bats and bugs, killing the bugs down there. He didn't even know the server came down. So he must have just logged in at the exact perfect time.
That wasn't Rack'em Sack'em Robots, was it?
Red?
Rack'em Robots? Was
B-R-E-D?
it Rack'em
No, it's B-R-E-D.
Oh. Okay, all right. All right, guys, I'm out of here, man. I love all your butts sexually. So, you know.
All right.
I do. All right.
All right.
Take it easy, man. You gonna be on tomorrow?
I'll be on tomorrow. It might be a little bit later because I'm gonna try and get into a clinic tomorrow. But yeah, I'll be on probably around 11 or 12 tomorrow afternoon.
All right, man. We'll definitely catch you then.
All right, later, guys.
How is he doing that so easily?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, Demi's back.
Yeah, I didn't lose too much experience on that one. Hey, Talon. How you doing, man? Yeah, it's a good evening so far. And the hurricane thing, you know, they're hyping that thing up like crazy. I think it's just going to be rain, but I'm hoping not for something worse than that. But yeah, I'm prepared to lose power. That's almost a given. Otherwise, I will be doing streams during that period because I'm going to try not to be on the road or working.
Twerking?
Yeah, well, you know, I like to twerk it. Just alone in the dark when nobody's watching.
Twerk it, baby.
Weren't you gonna ask him something or something about something?
Oh, no, you were complaining about something. Cypher was complaining about something again. I can't remember.
What? That wasn't me. What?
I can't remember.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Category 3, up to 25 inches of rain, worst flooding in decades. See, you know, like, it can be exactly what they're saying it's going to be, but the news likes to build things up just so you watch them. And I'm not saying that just because, you know, like, oh, yeah, they're trying to get ratings. A couple years ago, they built it up to the point where they actually evacuated all of Galveston and a good portion of Houston, and that's a lot of people. To the point of all of I-10, those of you who've driven on I-10 know exactly how big that is. So they evacuated a lot of the area that was going to get hit by this massive, and, you know, air quotes there, hurricane that was coming in. We didn't get one drop of rain. So, yeah, they get things wrong. Of course, you know, that's always going to be the case. Do you want to side with caution or do you want to just ignore things? They get things wrong all the time. And lately it just seems like they've been building these things up over and over and over again, and nothing ever happens. So I'm kind of done with it. I mean, if it hits, it hits, and I'll deal with the damages and the flooding, but, you know, like, I don't trust them anymore. I really, really don't trust them. I've lost all faith in them, so I'm not thinking it's going to be all that bad. And when you guys see me in a picture on Twitter floating in a boat, you'll know exactly how wrong I was.
EverQuest?
Yeah, I'll still be playing EverQuest on a laptop.
With a car battery?
Right? Yeah, I'll get it working somehow. We got solar lights, solar power.
Do we want a chanter? He's asking if we want a chanter.
Sure.
Or are we full?
Of course.
Well, no, yeah, we're not full. We have one more spot open. I mean, unless you guys have somebody.
We have someone coming.
Yeah, I didn't know if anybody had a plan, I suppose. It sounds like
I'm getting to actually explore this.
Oh, yeah?
I watch the computer models daily, and they are very inaccurate. They are. You know, it's funny, too, because when they show those models about where they could possibly go, I watched one when it was on the east side of the United States, and it was one of those dangerous ones because it could hit New York after they had literally just got hit by a giant flood in the first place. And it showed that it could hit the entire eastern seaboard. And I'm like, oh, fantastic, guys. Like, there's no way you could be wrong unless it goes off into the sea. And, oh, you actually have tracks for that, too. So basically, you're just hedging your bet and saying it's going to go in some direction at some time and hit some place. Like, they're so fantastic about how accurate they are.
How's your mana, dude? We need to move this C. If we're going to try to take C,
I have no clue where I'm going in here.
I'm at 40, but somebody was just saying that they wanted CE back.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that was.
Did you see how that Negi raid went with us? Oh, is it them? They're still dead at entrance though, or something, aren't they? Oh no, maybe they're not.
I'm ready when you guys are, but did we get that enchanter, or are we not getting one?
Still negotiating, but if we want to move, then.
I'm checking.
Let's start to move to NG. We'll be alright.
I'm checking CE right now.
That's fine. We can move to NG. If there's more than we can kill these things.
There's a lot of things here.
Yeah, everything should be back up.
Can't even tell what is where to why. I am seeing a rogue here, and that's it.
I told you it's open, man. We just gotta move. We're clearing to NG right now, or starting on our way down.
How are you guys buffs?
I could use an HP buff when you get mana. I'd worry about buffing the tank though. You know what I mean? Because this is pretty easy killing until we get down there.
It's heroic bond, but
yeah, you guys are getting hurt.
We're clearing down.
Well, maybe not getting hurt, but
just a tank, I think. What level's that tank, man?
57.
Yeah, cool. He's a Dark Elf?
Yeah.
Dark Elf Shadow Knight, man?
Yep.
Well, CE is open-ish, but it looks like they are getting a group back together because of the fact they all died on the when the zone crashed. That's
weird, dude, that they didn't camp. I mean, they gave a 10-minute and a countdown every minute. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah.
Is that our cheater?
Well, I know how to get there now.
Nullzoid?
No. Nope. No, the Chanter was Flo, but I don't think that she's gonna come. So.
All right.
See, they hyped up the Hurricane Matthew last year here, and it was a dud for us. We even closed our dealerships for over a day. Cost a lot of money. Yeah, and they did the same thing here. Like I said, half the city of Houston was trying to get out of I-10, and the rest of it was basically closed even if you open up your doors because you can't get anywhere with all of Galveston going through your state. So, yeah, it was a lot of money, a lot of time and effort. They had people passing out in the heat, being stuck in traffic that long. Chick-fil-A, I remember being, the great people that they are, went out there and they were giving food to people that were stuck on the road, which, they've done that many, many times before. They always seem to be giving back to people as much as possible. But, yeah, other than that, it was pretty miserable and a lot of people got hurt.
All right, so she is now camped by the group that was there prior to the crash. They've rezzed up. Though they're probably going to die because they didn't give themselves a chance to, heal or anything.
So do you guys want another? Warrior?
That's fine with me. If we're going to disco, we can pretty much do it with whatever.
Okay.
All right, I need to turn my Gina
did we hear
back
from
on.
Chupa yet? Mage would be outstanding.
That would be, and he needs his level. Yeah, for Chupa. No, he's playing the game with his boy. I don't have any way of getting in contact with him. Plus, I wouldn't really want to interfere with that anyways. Spend time with the kid.
Yep.
Oh, I need to do things.
You're the polar man.
Yeah, I didn't have my wall up.
Oh, some enchanter gave me clarity. That was really nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if that's Bully's enchanter or what.
I was hoping they were looking for group.
So,
yeah, it don't matter what we pick up.
Okay.
I don't think at this point.
No. CE looking for enchanter replacement. So I guess the enchanter didn't like the fact that they rushed down there and got killed a couple of times.
Yep.
Like, I'm out of here, guys. But CE has never been about experience. That has never been a spot to go get experience. So you're going to lose a little bit.
Emperor was up, and the hero named was up.
Oh, wow.
And let me see, what did he say? Hero with sword and Emperor up.
That's why they all died in there.
So,
well, if they wipe, let's go get it. I could use a topor, man.
could use a cloak.
Yeah.
Use a Lemmy staff.
Yeah.
Torpor would be nice. That'd be amazing, dude.
Oh yeah,
that
too.
All sorts of things with that. I'd be tempted just to keep it from my shaman, to be honest. Because when you're going to get one again, you know what I mean?
Well, you got to get to level 60 first. And
Depends
that
on
takes
when you do CE.
forever.
It'd be easier to get my shaman to level 60 than to get another Topor.
That's true, but you could buy Holger speeds with that, and then your necromancer would just be epic. And if you have a monk, you could use them on him. And
I'd get the Hogwarts breeds would be nice, but I'd get, what is that regeneration neck for Necro? I'd probably get that, to be honest.
regeneration.
Why wouldn't you get a
The
Z
heart.
heart?
Yeah, not neck, Xanakar heart. That's what it is.
Yep.
Oh, I guess you could do that too.
Or I'd be
That's what
halfway
I
to my
get for my
white
wizard.
scale on my bard, and I could actually do his epic.
Oh yeah, that would be amazing.
Because it takes 2 Topors to get my epic. Or one piece of my epic.
That's ridiculous.
Of course, the more I don't save for it, the more I put it off, the more, I'm not going to get any closer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
And I need to go.
what guilds are doing that, Bob?
Anyone who can get to the loot, pretty much. If you can get the loot, almost any guild, like Bloodguard or Vossi Shift was doing it, Paradox was doing it, Paragon Shift was doing it. Pretty much, if you can get to the point where you can spawn track yourself, then you can do it.
What do you need to spawn track?
The pieces of the quest.
And you just haven't started any of it.
So the regular track is poop socked until the end of time. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the Undead Bard, when he's up down there, you walk up to him, you hand him, I think it's a loot piece that's like several pieces put together. You know what I mean? After you do all the other questing, you hand him the loot, and he spawns the Bard track it on.
And he's the one that drops the most expensive piece of that epic.
No, he just drops the finalization. The white scale is from Vox.
So you just need to kill Vox.
Or the other dragon, or Sever, whatever is
Gormir or something like that.
Gorvir. Yeah, something like that.
That's who we killed on live when I got my Bard Epic with Gormir.
So you just need to find a guild that goes after Vox.
Yeah, because the red scale is only 15k. The white scale is 300k. So.
Yeah, so what guilds are going after Vox lately? Aftermath, Awaken, Anonymous, any of those?
Asgard.
Actually, Bloodguard is going after, all of them are. It's just, do they win it or not? And do they, maybe they would do something for a Bard, but 300k also funds a guild a lot too. You know what I mean? So.
Wow, that would be pretty scummy though if you were there as a guild and then you couldn't get a piece for your epic just because they wanted money. Like, that's something else.
Well, the thing is, I can't take Nano on that raid to Vox, so he won't be there ever to loot it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they would understand that though. That's why you'd come with like a level 52 and be like, I want to roll for my Bard, who you talk to ahead of time.
Yeah. I don't know how
They have a list. Yeah. It's a list. There's a list of people within the guild that need the item, and you're put on that list. That's how it works.
Words? There's words on that one. It'd be cool to kill dragons even if I don't get any loot out of it. I haven't killed the dragon since being back on P99, so it'd be cool to catch that on video.
Yeah.
Now I'll go AFK?
I don't know.
I think all this talk about dragons, it's got to.
He's the puller, though.
You gotta love the name of our tank, though.
Bully?
Yeah. Although I think that means something different in Australian.
Yeah, it's Buddha. I forget what it's from or what it means.
Because they throw that in Borderlands, and there's, an Australian in there, and it's kind of funny the way he uses it, but definitely different over here.
It's more of that a boy, I think.
Yeah.
Or indeed.
Yeah, you want me to try my Wake of Tranquility?
Sorry about that, guys. My dinner is almost done.
Like, rather not a pull.
You know you want me to pull.
Oh, well, there's only 2 here, man. Oh, someone's got the words of grappling. Those are good ones, too. I really need to stop carrying all this crap around on my bar, dude. I have like all my bags full almost.
But it's stuff you need.
Sorta, yeah. I really don't need 6 different weapons. I mean, you know.
You never use any of them, or do you actually switch them out?
Sometimes I don't use them, so I probably should. Like, okay. I got the 2 I have on right now, and then I have. If I tank, I use my infestation. If I need magic resist or more charisma, I have that Ciance's partisan. Is that how you say it? Maybe. I have a dagger that reduces aggro. I have a dagger that is a stun. You know what I mean? So there are opportunities. You know what I mean for each one. It's just I don't use them that often.
I would hold on to those. I mean, if it sounds like the weapons aren't your deal, you have what, like less than 1 backpack filled with those. That means you have another 6 backpacks filled with junk that you probably can go through.
Yeah, and if I get something that holds my OT hammer, that would help a lot because that OT hammer just takes up a slot. You know what I mean? So I need to get something for my OT hammer to go in.
Oh, like it doesn't even go into a backpack.
Yeah, I just have it in a slot.
So you need a giant bag. There's a few of them out there. Some of them aren't all that great. They don't really do any weight reduction. But at this point, for you, for just space-wise, that's not really a horrible thing.
One drops in CE. Box in no void.
Cypher and I were just talking about it because I got the hammer on my Necro now, and I think she really needs to have it in a bag. You know what I mean? Compared to Nano, but it would help Nano too.
Let me see. What do I have that holds giant? Size 10, not giant.
I was thinking a toolbox maybe. I don't know though. Is that giant? Is a toolbox giant?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have anything that carries giant. Toolboxes are kind of heavy, but yeah, definitely a lot of space in them.
Sewing kits fletching kits don't hold it. They're large, so it's got to be bigger than large.
Yeah.
I think I do have something that holds. Yeah, the Sherlock pack holds it. So I just need to get me a Sherlock pack. Or another Sherlock pack.
Why, is the one you have filled up?
Yeah.
Switch something out of there, unless it's all giant.
Well, I still don't have another bag on me. You know what I mean? So it don't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys want to move up? Oh, someone just trained. Hold on, second. Someone just trained. It looks like from exit to something. I don't know. Right there.
Go check out. CE,
oh, well, we got them anyway.
Check out CE. That might have come from them.
Mobs.
Maybe. I got a couple missed.
You may read some of these guys.
Nah, he missed
They're
it.
missed.
Oh no, I guess they're still there. Telling the bar to go to CE.
No. Yeah, those are good people too. I don't want to. I mean, if they wiped, you know what I mean? Like that happens, but if they're there, I'm definitely, you know.
What, you don't want to steal the tank or the camp from them?
No. They're good people.
Yeah, you guys are so nice.
I mean, I would have raced them. To it. You know what I mean? Like when I thought we were kind of racing to it. I would race them to it.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, there's a broadcast. I missed it though. Did you guys catch it?
No. What did it say?
I don't know. It's
Come on,
going
man.
through my spam window or something.
Broadcast Soul B is back up. Oh, that's Rogaine.
Rogaine? Like your hair?
Yeah,
stuff?
from Minoxidil.
Oh, okay. Is that really? I'm pretty sure it's not Rogaine.
No, it's not. It's Rogaine. It's Rogaine.
Did Doom leave, by the way?
Yeah, he did.
And I know he was going to, but I think I had to go do something when he left.
He's gonna boom hammer me here for making fun of his name in a second.
Probably. Is Tellen still on the stream? He can whisper it to him or
He's
something.
probably telling him right
No.
now. He's like, I got you
I
next
think-
target.
He'll come turn you into a troll. Troll cleric.
That'd be kind of unique. I think that's a thing you could be on this one.
Why am I not? There we go.
You guys are wrecking face.
Yeah, this is not bad. It's going fine.
So you got to take out some dragons. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know how you would do that. You have a tune that's going to be permanently at 52? Or you just don't play that often that you can leave around that low?
Me?
Yeah.
Like out of all my tunes, I would probably choose. I might even would do my cleric, man. I mean, he's only 35 right now, but that would maybe either my cleric or my shaman. My shaman's already 53 though, so I hate to go backwards. To be honest, the armor that drops there would be awesome to get. I don't know how they do it. You know what I mean? I don't know if you have to be able to use stuff to loot stuff or what, you know?
I really think that one would be one of those strange mobs where it doesn't matter who shows up, as long as you, ahead of time, would probably tell the guild who you're supposed to be there for.
Are we going to disco, I assume, dude?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I don't know very many people who don't have a high-level tune that would probably want to take on dragons.
But the red armor would be cool to get, too, to be honest.
What red armor?
Oh, wait, is that Negi? That drops the red armor or not?
No, that's
Oh,
Ragefire.
Oh, Ragefire is what I was thinking. That's not a level restriction, is it? Never mind.
Yeah, he's spawned though, so it's not like you can
Yeah.
just kill him.
I need that for AC, right?
What do you mean?
Don't you need Ragefire's
Yeah.
heart or something like that?
Oh,
Think so.
yeah.
Hey, can you get me a bun?
But that's only like 10k.
Yeah, if you kill it. Need to kill it, man.
That's if I ever do my epic. I don't even want to do that thing.
I know how you feel. But if I dropped a Topor and I could afford a white scale eventually, I'd be more tempted.
I
I
mean,
know that sounds terrible.
even if I had the 10k, I probably still wouldn't want to spend it on the epic.
Like, get something for your warrior.
Or just put it in the bank.
If I got 100k, or if I got a Torpor, I'd probably put a full set of Sky Shrine armor on this guy. Or I'd buy some best in slot items.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'd go with the Hogger speeds.
For your monk?
For all my tunes, just to play around with them. You imagine the video that I could get while Doom is pooling? I could like follow him around with an eyeball.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Those are dangerous to play with.
Because they will pull everything that sees them.
That's the whole point. Because then when Doom comes running through the door with like 14 mobs on him, I could be like, that was all Doom's fault. Nobody will know better.
Alright, warriors.
Let's make a bard, dude. We get the eyes on our helmets.
It really is a very dangerous tool if you're not a monk or using it to tap.
On live, as a bard, you could stand at the entrance to Seb and drop your eye through the wall, and it would float down into Trakedon's room, so you could check him to see if he was up.
Well, that's how you pull the Reavers in City of Mist as
With an
a
eye?
monk. Yeah, you drop the eye into the wall, and it pulls the Reaver.
The only thing about here is, or not being on live later on, is you can't fade after you get all the aggro. You would train everything, I guess. I don't know how that would work here. I don't think it works
You mean
anyway.
as a bard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's different.
Like his hot button.
Okay, from South Park. I can't wait to play the new one. The Fractured Butthole. It's going to be fantastic. I can already tell just from seeing the videos on it.
It's fractured butt hole.
Yeah. Fractured Butthole.
I'm just saying.
You know what they're trying to go for, but yeah, it's a little bit play on words, but
Like, it's broken. They're trying to fix it.
that's exactly what they meant when they did it. The first one was so vulgar. I imagine that YouTube is going to ban every video that has to do with that game because you're going through this whole new, censorship thing. But like, I loved that first game. I cannot wait to play another one. And you actually you got one of my my old favorites from Nintendo just recently. You haven't played it yet, so I'm kind of curious when you do get a chance to try it out, what you think of it.
Thanks, Indu. It loads. I checked it out to make sure it would load.
It's a great game. Very, very difficult. Back to the old days where you had one life to beat the game. And if you
I don't know
failed,
if I'm going to like that. We'll see.
I didn't like that, but it was still good enough to make me want to come back and play it again. And you can save in that game, but just the warning is if you have to write down, I think it's 4 lines of code, right? So it's
something like that.
Yeah, it's split up into 3 sections each, and each section is like 7 letters. So that's a lot of writing down. And if you get any part of it wrong when you're re-entering it next time, your save game is deleted.
So it's not in the cartridge saved as a code or whatever.
I don't know how it does that, because I guess it is saved in the cartridge, but it's only saved so long as the code that you re-enter is not wrong. So I don't know how they did that with the coding, or if they could have done that better. Obviously, they could have done it better, but early day Nintendo stuff. Take it for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm. Well, that wasn't a problem in Final Fantasy. I mean, Final Fantasy was a pretty early game.
That's why I said they could have done it better, but maybe I don't know, the programmers just didn't know how to. They didn't want to spend the time on it.
Save the money.
Is it really money, or is it just time? I guess time is money when it comes to something like that, but...
They pump out garbage back then, too, dude. For real.
This one didn't seem to be. This one was kind of enjoyable for the most part. It's just a few things that I would have changed to make it better. At the time, though, when I was playing it, I didn't look at it as like, oh, this could be better. They could have done this. They could have done that. Because there was nobody else doing anything else.
One I'm looking at, I want to get it by Halloween, is Nightmare on Elm Street for the Nintendo. It looks pretty interesting.
I don't think I played that one. Did you see any previews for it?
I've watched some YouTube videos on it. It just looks interesting.
Is it kind of like
I
the
never
Jason
played
one?
it back in the day. Yeah, it's a side scroller. You go in and out of haunted houses and schools and stuff, but it's different because it has like a sleep meter. And when you fall asleep, you go into like a nightmare zone or whatever. It's the same zone, but it turns like into, like different.
Like the colors change and everything.
Yeah, and the monsters change, and then you can actually be. You remember the Dream Warriors? You can choose between 3 of the different Dream Warriors in the movies. Did you ever watch Nightmare on Elm Street?
I did, but
I think it was
don't
like
remember the Dream
3.
Warriors.
There was like a guy that was big and strong, and there was a guy that knew kung fu, and there was, all that kind of stuff. Brainy
Which
chick.
one was that?
You don't remember the one where the chick got squashed like a cockroach when she got turned into a cockroach? Every time.
I don't remember that.
Is that the one where he gets
Alice?
skewed on his bed and the blood goes onto the
Red-headed?
ceiling? On the waterbed?
No, that was the first one. Alice, she was like a waitress, and every time one of her friends died, she got their powers. So like when there was a strong guy, she got stronger. When her brother died, spoilers, guys.
That must have been
like
a
1990s.
later one then.
Yeah, I must have missed that one.
It's really good, actually.
It's like an RPG game or something like that.
Well, there's only 3 you can choose from. Not all of them, like in the movie, but it kind of puts a different,
Spin on the whole thing, yeah.
Why? I can't hit this.
Yeah, it's the sight
Yeah.
because of the rock. Sometimes you gotta pull it back. I wasn't able to put the damage shield on there either.
And it's going up in the air, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
I can't type either.
He's a wizard too.
It's a wizard, Harry. Now it's swimming. Why is it swimming?
Because it's running. Is it running? No, there it goes.
There you go.
Yep.
You gonna do any of the other classics out there, like Contra or Double Dragon?
I have Super C, and I got copyrighted, so I'll probably never do another Contra game ever again.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Hmm I think there's one on there for Contra though, or I mean for Super C. So, and what was
Well,
the other
you
one you
can
said?
do it without flagging or whatever you call it, but
Monetizing.
still, that sucks.
I just don't want to get. I mean, I'm not a big money maker or anything. I just don't want to take my stuff down because I don't know how long I'll be able to leave it up. But I kind of think of it as a history book. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like in case, like something my son can look back on, or I can look back on when I'm older and laugh and make fun of myself or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the same thing I think about as well. This is a really bad spot to pull to
Yeah, I think you're right.
because I can't get anything to land on it.
Can you imagine though? Like your grandkids, like my son sitting them down, like this was your grandpa. Sorry about that.
Back when they like in the future where they use like virtual reality, they'd be like, "What is this like one-dimensional screen thing I'm looking at?"
All right, now don't move. Everyone else has.
Well, I was hitting it. You guys are just not hitting it. I don't know why.
Yeah, because I see the stuff that they're coming out with on the VR, and they keep sending me keys for some of them. They're amazing. I say that every single time, but for those of you who have not tried the VR, I'm not trying to build it up and be like, you got to go get one. I understand they're super expensive. I think they're worth it. I definitely think they're worth it if you got the money to spare. That's the key because they are so expensive, and the games aren't cheap either. So it's an investment, but man, every time I get into that thing, it's an experience. It's not like sitting down to play the computer. Computer for me when I was a kid, that was an experience. Now I've used it for so long, I guess maybe I've just gotten accustomed to it. I'm so kind of ingrained into knowing what to expect. But this other thing, it takes me back to being a kid again, and just being so, I don't know, just engulfed into something that I've never seen the likes of before.
Someone's down here killing the bugs, man.
Yeah, it was the guy that I almost trained earlier.
That you almost trained?
Uh-huh.
What?
When I died?
Oh, okay. Nice. I didn't know that you almost came. So is this camped, or are they just...
I think he's just killing the bugs.
He must be camping on and off then. Here comes one.
Well, he's just taking the bugs. You're killing everything else, right?
Well, I mean, I just pulled this one, so that's why I was running back.
You got another one.
Mm-hmm. Where?
Came down the stairs.
Oh, I see it. I see it. He wrecked it.
I think he was trying to pull it off so somebody could root it.
Yeah. Come on, man. I'm a bard.
I know that, and you know that, but doesn't mean he knows that.
I mean, he's got a worm slayer, dude. He's got worms in the zone.
Is that a good weapon? I don't really see anybody using it at this level.
That's the one Thune, always has wanted. I mean, I don't know if it's a good weapon, but it's a nostalgia weapon.
What, the Worm Slayer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got 10 strength or something, doesn't it?
It's a huge damage dealer, but it's very slow also.
He's an
It's
ogre.
40 delay.
Man, ogres don't need extra strength. Unless you're talking about deodorant. And butt cream. Raise
your hand if you're sure, dude.
Because they definitely have some words of something.
Hey, words of moisture? There's moist or something. Grappling, baby.
Just trying in there.
He says no proc on the weapon. Well, it still looks cool, even if it doesn't.
I
proc.
I love the look of it, to be honest. It's a pure nostalgia weapon too. I'd say for warriors, it's probably one that most of them remember. Maybe, I don't know.
Look at, he even has the pants from Western Waste. Those are the ones I've been trying to get my hands on for a while.
So he's using weapons on purpose so he doesn't proc. That's what he's saying. You know what I mean? These are his DPS weapons.
Right.
That's cool.
It's a good look, though. The only thing I don't like about the ogres are the helmets. Until I got
You don't like that helmet?
I like the Kale helmet, the one that has the Native American graphic type look to it or whatever. But the one he's wearing right now kind of looks like it doesn't cover the entire back of the head. And that's how a lot of mine looked like on my warrior when I was leveling them up. It actually covers the back. It's just like this band of leather or something. And it kind of looks like hair, but it's not really.
Is it the troll females that get like the one horn? You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Maybe.
Those are I don't like those. They look like a Teletubby with one horn. You know what I mean? Like a giant
So
Teletubby.
he is using the KO helmet. He's just not using the custom part.
That's the Kale helm.
Mm-hmm.
Because mine didn't have any visual.
You're talking about for your Dark Elf Shadow Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's different for every race.
I mean, if
It should have
it
had.
would have
It should have had a
it
visual.
would have had a graphic. Yeah, it's not supposed to have a visual.
No,
That's that way you can choose if you want a visual or non-visual.
that's weird. You should have had it. Maybe you had it on the options.
Nope.
Yeah, it's really good stats though. 24 AC, 2 strength, 2 dex, 7 stamina, 35 hit points, 3 to fire. It's the same one my warrior's wearing. It's a nice piece. How many pieces you got left on your Shadow Knight that you need to do?
Breastplate legs.
Oh, okay. It's just the easy pieces. You can get those
Yeah.
no problem, man. Those are so cheap.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's not that hard if we go to Playhouse.
We did go down there once and have, what was it? Was it 3 or 4 breastplate drops in one night? And in one night, I mean like
Yep.
2 hours or something. Like we really weren't down there that long. That was a really, really good plate house run. Is there an easy way to download this game? I can't speak to that because it would be illegal. There are, legitimate places to get that. You probably already know about it. But if you want to find out more information about where to go to install the game and other topics that I'm not allowed to get into, you can go to the forums on P99 Project 1999, and they will tell you everything you can possibly ever want to know about getting the game installed and ready to go. And I think you're allowed to actually get the files, the titanium part, if you own the disc. It's kind of like one of those things where, you're allowed to use emulators for Nintendo games if you already own the Nintendo game itself.
Do we want to kill in room again?
That is up to you guys whether you think you can handle it.
Oh, we can handle it.
Can you dig it?
Yes, we can.
Oh, it's a frenzy. That's nice.
Yeah, and it's kind of payback because these guys killed me earlier. In fact, I think I have the site up for Project 99. Where is it? There we go.
Is it back up?
Oh, I don't know. I figured it probably would be. But yeah, there you go. There is the site for Project 1999 if you want to link to it. All the information you could ever want. And they even have a section in there, so if you run into any problems, you can go through the most commonly known issues. There's forums on there that you can start a post on if you run into something kind of unique, especially if you're using Windows 7. Not Windows 7. Windows 10, there's an entire post dedicated to Windows 10 users because you're probably going to have an issue. But that's like kind of par for the course, right? I mean, when don't you have an issue with Windows 10?
Talking to the wrong guy about Windows 10, everybody.
I love it. I absolutely love Windows 10. Because if you don't like Microsoft, Windows 10 is the perfect software for you. Because it's going to destroy their company.
Wait, I'm trying to digest what you just said.
Immune Fighter Staff? Check that out. Wow. 3840.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
That's
man.
a very expensive staff too. It's like 4K.
Yeah.
That is a nice weapon right
Just
there.
wait till you put a triple attack on that son of a beach. That's gonna be really good.
That's like the replacement T-staff.
That's the poor man version.
Eh. You know, if you have it, you might as well use it. Oh, did I win that? Because I'll put that on my monk.
I have no clue.
I got an
Whatever.
83. Looks
think
like I
so.
did. Nice.
Unless somebody didn't roll.
Thank you guys. I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man.
That's nice. I don't remember that dropping down here.
Red.
My monk got a new and you know the Shadow Knight is dying this whole time. The cleric is doing his thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you wasn't even going berserker mode, dude. Berserker mode, dude. You know?
Yeah. I got big eyeballs looking at the loot and like no, gotta do your job.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Wiki's allowed to talk about a lot of things you're not really supposed to be doing. Wow, that weapon is sweet, especially now that you can triple hit with monks.
Not yet. Or is it in?
Not yet. No.
It will be though. Hey, there's a shaman here.
In the room.
Yeah, it's Fred.
His name's Fred. What?
Fred.
Yeah, he's the one killing the bugs.
Alright, better to loot.
Yeah, there's still a gem on that. I don't know how you guys are doing the rotation, whether it's alpha or whatever.
Alpha.
Start alpha. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's the first one, is it?
Yeah, it's the first one I've seen,
Yep.
so that would be.
Did you get your stuff?
Yeah, I got the staff. What you talking about, man? I almost killed the Shadow Knight to get the staff.
Which one? You're talking about this one?
Yeah, that just sent. Did you save his life, or are you guys taking something from him?
I don't know what's going on. He said he was the guy in the purple pants or purple boots. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you know, I take it off a little bit. Stripper pole.
Taking it out. Taking it all out.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Immune fighter staff. Let me look that up.
I'm not sure.
5K.
Oh, is it? Nice.
4.5 to 5K.
There's lots of dark elves around here. What's the dark elf mask? Oh, you're not a dark elf anymore.
Nope.
I said there's lots of dark elves
Just me.
with no sleeves. We need to get you some sleeves, man.
I know.
Is there a page on there? Because I just typed in immune fighter staff and it didn't come back with anything.
Imbued.
That's what I said.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Someone did we get the gems or whatever's on that thing? I still see it sitting there.
Yeah, I got the gems. I don't know if there's a gems on this scarab. If there's a gem on this scarab right here. Oh, there's just a pick.
Am I wrong? Is there?
Oh my god.
A pick.
It should be.
I don't see it.
Or you can just look up the frenzied.
What's it's not supposed to drop here?
Imbued fighter staff.
Surely they didn't bring the server down because they knew you camped in
Yeah,
Discord
it's
to put a mob in there for you, did they?
Oh,
Sure.
well, you know, like I'm special, but no, I doubt
Sorry,
it.
guys. Server down is for Demi. Sorry about that, everybody.
Well, you know, get in line, guys.
It could happen.
yeah, it's showing 4K for it.
I don't think that can.
Frenzied Pox Scarab drops it.
Here comes the Illus Knight, the tough one. Or tougher one.
The what? Oh, the
Illus.
high hit point mob.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe he's coming. There he is.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he just linked to. I was looking at it.
I think you track DBS with some kind of a parser. It's another program, but it's allowed. I don't know what they do though, or how they do it.
I think Cyber's using something along those lines.
It's called. No, I'm using Gina, but it's called Game Parser. Actually, I might have it. Nope, I do not. It's on my other computer.
They used to track that on live a lot, man. Like when we did the raids and stuff, they would post it every raid.
Yeah.
Every fight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's because the game was so new. They were still trying to figure out what worked, what didn't, who was using what combination of weapons, and comparing notes. But the game's been out for so long now. I think people have pretty much agreed to a certain number of weapons that seem to be like the best ones out there.
Well, yeah, what they're doing is in raids, they're trying to make sure that you're holding up to your part, meaning that are you hitting your backstab every time and so on.
They don't like it when you slack off?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be happy
That's
with
why
my
I have
numbers.
Gina. It tells me exactly when I need to backstab, when I'm successful, and so on.
Hey, Fizbin. How you doing, man? We are down in the disco room in Seb. The server went down for a little bit. We kind of had a little setback there. Had to drag some people's bodies, mainly mine, and res back up at the entrance. But we are back down in here and hoping to win some pretty good loot. I actually just got a really nice staff for my monk.
Yep.
Imbune fighter staff right there, 3840. It's fantastic. Weight is a little high, but I think for a two-hander, that is not bad.
The T-staff's 10 weight. I don't know how much weight that thing was.
The T-staff is 10?
Mm-hmm.
What are the stats on that one besides the 100 punches or 1,000 kicks or whatever it's called?
It's like 38 delay, something like that. It's close to the same damage. Maybe it's the same damage, lower delay.
And then add on that proc.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. I drug it right into you. Sorry, dude.
Bully's saying it's a 3029.
Let's go!
I got lucky and stagged a RBG the other day. Still amazed. I've never actually seen one of those drop here. I know they do, but I've never actually been in a group and seen that fall off of a mob.
Me neither. I think it's a myth.
What is it? The bracer?
The RBG.
The belt. The haste belt from here.
Oh, yeah.
That's just off of random
It
mobs
drops
or whatever.
Random.
Crom Knights or something? Or Crom? I don't know what they're called. Certain frogs.
It's like the higher level one.
Yeah, it's the one over near CE, I think.
Someone said the jail has a lot of those.
Yes, the Ruined Brand Girdle is 7 AC, 8 Strength, 8 Dex, 8 Stamina, 25 hit points, 25 mana, and the 27% haste, which is amazing unless you go to Sky for probably months and ends up getting yourself your melee belt for 40-something% haste. But I don't think the stats are higher on that one in Sky as far as the strength and the dex.
Yes.
And the Ruined Bolster belt. Wow, that one has a higher haste on it, even higher stats. Not as much hit points or mana, but if you go on straight melee, 10 stamina, 10 dex, 10 strength, and 5 AC?
Yep.
That'd be hard to choose between.
I don't know. I'm pretty content with my 40% haste.
On your weapon?
Yeah. Plus, it's 20 strength and other stats.
Well, you got to get that eye patch you were talking about.
Yeah, I definitely want that. Also want the shield, the Lodi shield for my back. Has strength on it as well.
So the T-staff... I was like, oh, that's only going for 5k. No, it's 50k.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a difference. 29 damage, 30 delay, just like you were saying. 100 blows. Combat instant at level 50. 10 weight. Yeah, 10 stones.
Yep.
And 100 blows does... it's a spin stun. Decreases HP when cast by 120. You begin to spin for 100 blows. You feel dazed. There's another staff that it does it with, too. The Tonpo Bow Stick of Understanding.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a nice staff, too.
44 damage, 40 delay. Where the crap does that drop? Trachodon, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, why am I not even surprised on that one? I'm like, where's that drop? Yeah, freaking
Oh,
dragon.
that drops from track?
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't seen anybody using that one.
No, it's
Must
a
be
very
ultra
rare
rare.
staff.
Oh, it says it no longer drops.
Oh, that's why.
Is it, I forget, is it tradable?
Let me go back. Magic lore item, or at least it used to be before it no longer dropped. It might be no trade now, but
I don't think it was ever no trade. So if it's no trade, that means it's still on the market.
good luck. It's no longer dropping anymore. The other one's 50k and it still drops. Albeit very rarely, it still drops.
Oh.
Let's see. Mana Stone drops off of that one, the mana conversion. That's the one Nyrus is using.
Whoa. I didn't know King was so close to here.
King. What are you talking about?
Yeah, if you look through the walls, King is like
Under us,
not
pretty much?
Yeah,
very far from here.
Right here next to where the bed is, we had a mob fall in there and we got a whole bunch of fungi, or fungus, among us.
It was bad.
It was very, very bad. And, you know, you could hear the King Room shouting, that was not our train. And then like 10 minutes later, it got up here.
And wiped everybody?
You know, we camped out and it didn't work quite right. So, yeah, it killed everybody. But we took precautions and it just, yeah, unfortunately, wasn't enough. Cloak of Piety? Wow. I want to kill Trachodon. There's so much nice stuff off that guy.
There's so much stuff off of everyone. I mean, there's like 2 items that I want, or maybe it's 3 items I want off of Volcathir, and there's 2 items I need off of the Avatar of, or the Totem, I think it is, or all kinds of niceness.
It's the fishbone earring in the game. It definitely is Haddon over in the Kinos area next to the little lake pond area. Definitely one of those permacamp spots. But it's a nice earring.
Actually, it's not that bad because people will get the timer and then they'll camp out and get in probably a few hours before it spawns. Unless somebody else is coming and take the camp. It's one of those, I'm in the area kind of camps.
Yeah, but I mean, if you show up and you know what the timer is, there's always somebody sitting there.
Yeah. That's how I got it.
But it's
one of those, I'm in the area.
Check it out, yeah. And that's only if you don't mind getting bad faction with the people over there, because killing that guy will give you bad faction. So it's usually Dark Elves or somebody that is running through that region for some strange reason. But it's a fun little spot.
Yeah. just sucks that he has a chance not to drop it.
Oh yeah, he gets that little fishing rod instead. But can you imagine the people that were sitting there in the old days, just running by, killing random guards, thinking like, "Oh, does he drop anything? Does he drop anything?" And then finding that guy dropping an earring? Like that had to be like the best kept secret.
Yeah.
I'm just out here fishing, I swear, guys.
Have any of you guys done the?
That's something
The
to
ice
do over
giants over
there
there?
is in Kino Hills.
Do what now?
No.
Have we done?
No, like over in Permafrost, or right outside Permafrost. Killed the ice giants over there.
Yeah, that's good money too.
I haven't done it yet on any of my tunes, but I have seen people camping that spot a lot for the toes.
All right, what are we doing with spells and stuff?
Anybody that wants them, unless they're worth something.
There's that necroconvergence spell.
Yeah.
Let me look that one up
I-
for you. I don't think that one's worth
I
anything,
might
though.
be interested in that if it's a hand-in spell, but I'd roll on it obviously. But I mean, just because if I can hand it in and get something that my necro needs, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Convergence is worth 50 to 100 plat. So, like, not much.
Is it for the quest though?
Yeah, it's well, I don't know. I'd have to look.
It is a Canarch level 50 plus drop, related quest, Necromancer spells, the over there, Cabalist. Yeah, so it's a turn-in.
That'd be the only reason I'd be interested in it.
Yeah, I'll pass on that one too. So if you want it, man, random or something.
No, go ahead. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, go ahead and take it. I need Sunskin still, and also all the quests, some quest spells for my clerics though. I'm not worried about my necromancer.
I just know some people aren't gonna call. I don't want to be rude.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's just the Shadow Knight, because we got Bully. I think was watching the stream because he's answered us a few times.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to invest in another bag. Anybody want some rabbit meat?
Is it edible?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take some rabbit meat.
Sweet.
Attack us off.
Oh, a Shadow
You
Knight.
wanna
He's,
hit
he's
me
watching
real
too.
quick?
So yeah,
Oh, really?
everything we're saying.
Right on.
Did he hear that you made fun of him for being a Darko?
Right. My main bag on live was a Dark Elf. I love Shadow Knight Dark
No,
Elves.
he has
My
a shadow.
Shadow Knight is a dark elf. Why would I make fun of a Shadow Knight
You
dark elf?
actually have a Darko Shadow Knight. I'm just being.
Although mine doesn't look as good. I don't know what those blue pants are, but I kind of like the color of them.
I can make them.
Now that you've made an ogre warrior, would you think about making an ogre Shadow Knight if you had to remake him again?
No, not even close. Like ogres are big, unwieldy beasts that are perfect for tanks because they stand out. So the group knows where to be, right? Like everybody knows what side the tank is on. They're great as warriors, but for a Shadow Knight,
Oh, nice.
pulling is one of like the most essential parts of that class. That's where you stand out from the warriors because you can't tank as well as they can. Yeah, the frontal stun immunity, but again, as a Shadow Knight, you're pulling, so your back is more often not turned to the enemy, and that frontal doesn't really do that much for you.
Oh,
Are
that's
we
Yeah,
gonna-
it does.
that's his.
On Mob it does.
No, those are the ones that he's wearing. I don't think those
I mean,
drop
I'll
here.
roll on him if he wants to get rid of them.
Shit, you know.
Yeah, that's. I can make those if you want a set. It'll just cost you having to help me farm the essence and the blood.
Yeah.
3, 2 at least.
Yeah, you don't need to shrink as a dark elf, and
Oh,
you're not
God.
too small. Not that there's anything
Maybe-
wrong with small races, but when you're
Nope.
trying to jump over traps, if you're small, it's a lot more difficult. Oh crap! Okay, Nonal's about
You'll-
to die.
Yeah, I should be twisting my resist, but I'm busy mezzing. Sorry.
Nah, you're good. So I'm guessing that no one here won the Powerball. If you don't play, you can't lose.
If I had won the Powerball, I'd be playing EverQuest all day long, not just.
So would I. The only thing that would change is I would have an amazing equipment all around me right now. I'd have like state of the art computers.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I would have a VR set up.
Or I'd be playing. What's the new one coming out that everyone's excited about? You know.
Pantheon.
I assume if you donated enough money to Pantheon, you'd be playing Pantheon. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, if you donate, I think it's 10,000. You can get
Yep.
into it right now.
Yep. So if you won 150 million, you'd be like, I'll give you 10,000.
I'd be the guy who doesn't want to give like pennies away. I'd actually fly all these guys out, and we'll do like a convention or something like that if they have one. But
I would definitely buy a computer that you didn't have to reclock. Like P99, dude. I'd send him my laptop. You know what I mean? Something.
you take my hand-me-downs. I got state of the art, man.
Not picking on him. I'm just saying.
It sucks. I wish there'd be flying.
I'd probably go out and even if I didn't have the money, which I probably could, but I'd probably go charge one or something, dude. I'd be shaking, like for real. Like I need my fix. Although he's doing Conan, right? Like hardcore.
Yeah, I think it's the only game that works for him right now. Like he doesn't really have a choice because he was at Everquest for like a lot of hours each day because he's kind of retired military now. So I don't know. I mean, he doesn't really have a choice in that one until we can get him back in. I'd be at the Ferrari dealer and then the strip clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, to each their own on that one. I'm not really big into cars anymore. I've had my fill of those for a while.
I wouldn't get a Ferrari because I'd probably kill myself. You know what I mean? Like I can't drive a freaking truck hardly, so
At least in a truck, if you get in an accident with that thing, you're at least somewhat safe.
I'm one of them guys that, like, when I drive down the road, when did they build that barn or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking out the window and I'm like, oh, I'm in the ditch. What do you know? You know what I mean? That's me.
They put this ditch here.
Yeah, when did they move this ditch around? Easy.
This is in the middle of the road, man.
I'm a looky-loo, I guess is what you'd call it.
You can't do that here in Houston. There's too much traffic. Too many people cutting you off.
Oh, yeah, dude. When we drove to Minnesota through Minneapolis, I was like, oh, Chicago. Oh, my God, dude. I was like, why am I coming to see my brother?
It's every big city. I don't think any city has a monopoly on bad drivers. Some do some things a little bit more. Like I noticed in California, you guys definitely use your horn a lot more than we do down here. Not that we don't have crazy drivers, but it just seems like if you use your horn down here, you're going to get shot at. So people tend not to use it.
Oh my god.
Pulling two, by the way. What was that guy's name? Booger or something? The big Subway golem placeholder?
You talking
know
about the
what I'm
guy
talking
from Revenge of the Nerds?
I don't know, the one we killed the day that we didn't know who he was.
Braga?
Yeah, Booger. Booger. And then a Scarab. So
Oh, nice.
I got that placeholder. I want to get the Pickler placeholder next if I can.
Well, Booger is supposed to drop something pretty good. So you're going to get the Pickler and the Booger at the same time?
I'm going to try to go get the Pickler Booger next.
If you find a mob named the Nose in there, then that would just be the perfect trio combo.
There might be one. You never know, dude. But the mobs are popping outside, so you have to be careful. I might have woke that by switching targets. I don't know.
I think you guys are good. Yeah, but I like on Shadow Knights not Shadow Knights, on Dark Elves, everything just looks good.
You think I look good, dude, as a Dark Elf? What do you think?
I think if you had a hat.
Can I do a hat on this? Here, hold on. Incoming, I think. I think I got a hat. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit better. If you had a green one, or maybe like the same color as your pants.
Before you ask, I'm only carrying 4 helmets right now, in case you're wondering.
Only?
Huh? There you go.
I have one hat.
That better?
There you go.
This one's yours.
Huh?
Oh, you picked it up already? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, the hell? What are you doing?
Yeah, green one looks pretty cool. Ooh, you got like a peaish yellow one?
That's hate.
That's hate
I
right
probably
there.
need to get rid of that one actually,
Why is that?
or not carry it because I'm not gonna be using it. I got my Velius one. I just need to finish the quest.
You
And
have
then
your,
I can put the.
you have
yeah,
your Velius one, you just haven't done the quest for it.
Yeah, I need to get the gems too.
What gems do you need?
Oh no! I have the gems. I don't. I need the faction. That's what I need.
Man, we should go over there and do that someday.
What's happening, hot stuff?
Hey, man.
Let's do copyright.
Welcome back. You missed a server going down.
Yeah, I heard.
We're back in Seb in the disco room.
Let's go! Wrong thing.
Boots and pants and boots and...
Two.
How did, man, I can't blanking on the name of the game now.
Destiny?
Destiny, there you go. How'd that go, man?
Well, the main thing I wanted to do was I didn't realize noob fact for me. I can set up my Xbox. Well, you guys can too, to share your Xbox Live Gold account, your access, to any other people that play on your system.
Oh, okay, so you don't have to have a Xbox Live for every single person.
Exactly. So what I did was I created the boy his own account, and now he can have his own saved games.
Another 4 characters.
3.
3? Oh, man.
Yeah,
They
3.
need 4 in there.
Nah, there's only 3 classes.
Yeah, but you know they're going to be adding another one, right? That's what I read online. When
No.
they do the new Destiny game?
Nope.
Destiny
3
2?
classes. 3 classes.
Oh, well.
The only difference is
Oh,
each
yeah.
class is a new subclass.
Oh, okay, so that's how they're going to get around that.
Yeah, like the Titan, the tanky one, he gets like a Captain America style shield going on. It looks pretty cool.
They've always been pretty good with the looks on that game.
Oh, dude, it looks
Vapors?
badass, man. You start glowing purple like you have void damage or a void power of some sort. You can launch a shield, you can charge with it, block with it, melee with it. Basically, you're Captain America in space.
Those didn't just drop here, did they? Those fan braces?
I didn't think they
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
Really?
No, yeah,
Seriously?
those drop. Yep, they're on this little frog look right here.
What? I never seen them drop on this zone. There's some weird stuff going on since this shutdown, AC, since you've been over here.
So,
You know what I mean?
Give me my fungi.
Does anybody need this?
I don't know if the warrior does, but
All right, here goes. This is
you could roll on them. I mean, you could sell them to a vendor for 350 bucks.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
they're worth something.
and then I have your
Got it.
opal right here, Flip.
Whose? Mine?
Yeah, Flip. Yep.
Is
Oh,
Cypher
Flip.
actually
Okay.
Flip?
Yeah, he's down
Cypher's
here.
in there with flip sides?
Mm-hmm.
What the
Yeah, flip sides.
What the fuck?
We get all sorts of levels in here.
Hey, I'm bringing my warrior down to join you guys.
He's
What
like
level?
level 12.
10.
Oh yeah.
Are we randoming on the Vambrance?
I guess.
or
Go
whatever?
ahead, man.
This dude think he got his... I'm a big boy now. I got my epic.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that number. 99 Donald. Holy crap, dude.
Dude.
Yeah. I'll trade you the van braces for the robe. Whoever had that robe.
That was our enchanter. I thought that wasn't here
Dude, I
anymore.
can't roll a 99 on a robe. You know what I mean? It's got to be something like that.
Or it was a shaman. It was a shaman. Yeah, Bo. Bo was a shaman.
Who won that?
Donald.
The
99.
Yeah.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.